Justin, what do you make of, I guess, a close loss right in the clutches of the game?
It was a well-fought game. South East did a good job, being physical, coming back, and after being in the hole, I felt at the end of the day, they wanted it more, and they found a way to pull it out.
What did you make of you guys' execution late in the game in particular?
It was sporadic, but at the end of the day, we just coming off playing from Thursday, and I can see a little fatigue in some of my guys with their decision-making and their legs, and that probably was a little reason behind it, but at the end of the day, we got to do better.
Are you satisfied and happy with Tyler Harvey taking, I guess, that last NBL out in that play?
Yeah, I mean, they guarded pretty well, and so, we had to take the shot that was given to us with 2 seconds left.
Talk us through the mindset coming into this game off the back of a massive FIBA break.
It was a game that we felt that we had the momentum to win. So it was something that we wanted to come out here and play well and still won in Melbourne.
17 turnovers tonight. How do you clean that up?
You try not to turn it over. It's probably the best you can do. Play another game and try not to have 17.
How do you feel you guys are looking systematically?
We're getting there. We're getting there. We have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we come to work ready to improve after a loss, something like this, and find ways not to do it again.
Talk through, someone like Mason Peeling, waiting to get his moment. When he does, he, steps up to the occasion.
Mace is a high intangible guy. He's low maintenance, high reward. He does his job. He's a great communicator. He's physical, so he's somebody that definitely helps our unit out while he's out there on the floor.
Take through the decision to start him over someone like Darius Days. Was that Darius going to you saying, hey, I want to come off the bench?
No, it was what's best for our team and what's best for Darius second. And so Darius had a decent showing today, 18-9. So but we got to find a way to win the game. So it wasn't nothing that Darius specifically said. It was anything that we do with this Hawks team is to find ways to win game.
You were only one shot off, a 3-ball off winning the game, and you shot 50% from the field all night. What do you take from that perspective in terms of heading into the next one?
Just got to find a way to get to the free throw line a little bit more and take care of the ball. But we have some positives that we can build off this game, and so we're just gonna figure out what they are, and we got some negatives that we got to clean up.
What do you take away from those positives, or what are those positives in general?
The positives is coming back, starting off with starting our first quarter off pretty well. We came out and on being on the road, you don't want to start in the hole, and then clearly some of our negatives is finishing the game, but we like everybody else trying to find ways to be consistent.
How do you find that consistency from game to game? I suppose to be one of those top, genuine championship contenders.
I wish we could play a lot more games so we don't have to wait weeks and weeks to play. But just to do that, we just got to make sure guys understand what their roles are and when they do have an opportunity to take advantage of it, and just be on the same page, because sometimes we as basketball players you want to kind of do your own thing here and there, and sometimes guys don't see that messes up the chemistry if you had something going. But with us, it's just like just getting back to the drawing board. I felt my guys gave me their best effort, but it could have been a lot better. But at the end of the day, we're gonna get back to it on Tuesday.
Coach, just take us back to Tyler hits that 2 and then hits the 3 to tie it up, and then the ball gets a little bit stuck and you call that timeout. I think it was about with a minute 40 to go. Were you seeing that as guys are fatigued, so they're tired, and the decision making kind of they all tighten up a little bit and it doesn't go through hands? And what's the messaging in that timeout to try and get them to move the pill and get going?
Most of the guys realize that, especially the guys from the bench, they kind of tell the guys what they see from on the bench side. So we just got to get those guys on the floor to recognize it. But once again, some guys understand what shot they can make, on the court. And Tyler's one of those guys, Trey's one of those guys. We got multiple guys like that. But we also got to find out, we want to help you. We want everybody else out there to help you get those shots as well. So once again, it's just learning how to play with each other and learning where the guys' spots are and figure it out then.
JT, what did you make of the first quarter? You guys are the #1 offensive rated team in the first quarter, and South East averaging holding teams to 90.1 on the defensive end, the #1 defensive rated team for first quarters. What did you make of that, I guess, coming in as a point of view?
Man, you ran them stats out pretty good, didn't you? Yeah, I'm not really worried about the first quarter. It's the fourth. I understand about, ratings and, we score a lot of points here and there, but it's about the stops with me. So, clearly we was on path, what our normal first quarter is, but once again, that fourth quarter is not in our favor.
How do you close out games stronger then?
how I close out.
How you close out games stronger? I mean, you kept them to 10 to 15 points away and at a distance for the whole game.
You know, we're playing against professionals, so you know we know that they're not going to give up or you know, quit easily. So we just got to do better finishing games. I mean, there's multiple things I can say about it, but we just got to do better.